Oh, we're ready to go here in Philadelphia. Old Time Field. An old timer. Wanted to go today to the Philadelphia Shibe Park as almost capacity that only holds 21,000. But today, the Philadelphia A's of 1929 play the Milwaukee Brewers of 1982. Well, for Milwaukee, they are 0-3, as Milwaukee has played a couple close games, but they got beat a lot of times in the later innings. Paul Molitor will lead off. Jim Ganner will hit second. Robin Yount, who's only hitting .222, but he has a .684 on-base percentage. Because he walks all the time, Cecil Cooper, that's on-base plus slugging. Sorry about that. He has .684 OPS. Cecil Cooper, .333 and an .885 OPS. But then you go to Ben Ogilvy, Gorman Thomas, Don Money, Charlie Moore, and Mark Brohard, with Don Money being the DH, and Jim Slayton. This will be his first pitching foray of the year. He's starter number 4. Each team is on the same equal number of games. Bing Miller for the Philadelphia Athletics is first. Mickey Cochran second. Jimmy Fox is third. Al Simmons is fourth. Mule Haas is fifth. Jimmy Dykes sixth. Max Bishop seventh. Joe Boley is eighth. Sammy Hale is ninth. And Jack Quinn will take the mound tonight for the Philadelphia A's. You might be wondering, how are the A's in this tournament? They won a qualifier over last summer to become a wild card. So although they were not in the World Series from 1969 to today, to 2020, they ended up winning the wild card, and they are here today. So they currently are 2-1. Well, Milwaukee is 0-3, but the biggest thing for the A's is they won the last 2 games by 8 and 9 runs. They have really looked good. For the Milwaukee Brewers, you could see that they have a few good arms here pitching-wise. But when you take a look at the rotation, Ted Simmons, the catcher, he is a little bit fatigued. Going for Philadelphia, you can see they have less pitchers. So they have to make their starters go a lot longer. And Jack Quinn, they really have to space out their pitchers a lot. And as you can see, they are on a disadvantage here. But because there is a DH, they can ride one pitcher all the way and not have to worry about it, as Jack Quinn will start out today. And we're going to see how well he does. All right, team leaders. Everybody one home run there. Mickey Cochran is hitting .700. And the same with Al Simmons. They are really hitting well. And you can see offensively that if they can just get 3 or 4 pitchers going, they're going to be a good baseball team. And they just got to manage their pitching staff well. And we're going to see how they do it. So right now, the Philadelphia A's, they get 1 or 2 starts where they get their starters all the way. That'll be big. Pitching-wise, as George Earnshaw, look at that. Looks like they got him from the grave, but he's doing really well. The innings pitched. There are a lot of Philadelphia Athletics that don't walk. They don't. And a lot of strikeouts, especially. When you take a look at innings pitched, they're going 7 2/3, which is really good for what they do. Taking a look at numbers of strikeouts per 9 innings pitched, Mule Haas is really good at 16, and McClure is good at 12, but the pitchers today have not pitched yet. And that is big, as Moose Haas, sorry, I thought it was Mule Haas, it's Moose. He had 13 in a game for Philadelphia. Earnshaw only had 9. They get the ball into play. All right, we're going to go to the national anthem, and here comes the national anthem. We're ready to go. This is by a military band. So here we go. We're ready in the 1920s. 1929 A's in their old stadium. We're about ready to go. The Milwaukee Brewers will start off. They're going to hit first, of course, to the road team. So we're 10 minutes into this broadcast. We're ready to go, and we're going to be underway here. Here comes Jack Quinn against Paul Molitor to begin this off. Jack Quinn. That's going to be a strike. They throw a lot of not heavy pitches. They don't go fast, but they go right down the middle. The ball moves a lot, and Molitor, that'll be picked up. The throw to first. They get the out, 1 out. So it's Molitor, Gardner, Yount, Cooper, Ogilvie, Thomas, Money Moore, and Brohard. So Philadelphia A's now. That's going to be a hard shot, a base hit. That's going to be picked up in center field in the throw to first, and it's going to be 1 on with 1 out. That's Ganter at first. Oh, he threw at him, and he threw at Ganter, and that is not good. You can see the roof, and that is the roof, the gray area. So here's Quinn against Cooper. It's going to be inside, ball 1. Jack Quinn got his first out today. It's going to be a strike, 1-1. He threw a screwball, and then he got it out. And it's been a base hit and a hit batter. 2-1. That's going to be fouled back. Cecil Cooper, 333 hitter. That's going to be ball 3, full count. Cooper, 412 hitting, no home runs, and 2 RBIs for Milwaukee. That's going to be a high pop fly to left field. And underneath, it might have been out at another stadium and caught. It's going to be caught, they throw it in, nobody advances, and with 2 outs. It's ironic, we're in the 1920s, and you hear a jet sound. Going to check swing there. This is Ben Ogilvie, the left fielder. 2 of 11 on the year. No home runs, 2 RBIs. Milwaukee 0-3. Some of the games they've been blown out, but a couple they've been close, and this could hit the ground, and it will for a base hit. 1 run's going to score, and that's it. 1-0. 1-0 game here. That was big. Here's Gorman Thomas as Milwaukee starts out with the lead. It's going to be low ball 1. Jack Quinn not doing very well. It'll be 1-1 to Gorman Thomas. He's hitting 273, a homer and an RBI. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2 to Thomas. Hard shot to third. Picked up to throw to second, and they get him, and that's going to be the inning. End of a half of an inning. The score, Milwaukee 1, Philadelphia 0. Stan against Bing Miller. We begin the bottom of the first inning. That's going to be a curveball inside, ball 1. Jim Slayton will be the pitcher for Milwaukee. This is his first time pitching this year. We only got 1 more game where we have first-timers pitching. Pitch. Inside, high, jammed him. This one is going to midfield. Underneath, they make it 1 out. It's going to be 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. It's going to be right now very easy. Mickey Cochran is hitting .700 with a home run, an RBI, and a stolen base. That's going to be high, deep left field. This thing could tie up. And no, it's going to hit the ground. He's heading onto his .700 advantage. He's going to keep running. He's at least to second. He's going to third. That's going to be a triple. It goes all the way to the wall. He's coming home. They're going to throw it home, and Mickey Cochran has an inside-the-park home run. An inside-the-park home run for Mickey Cochran because of the long field, The center fielder misplayed it. It was misplayed by Gorman Thomas. And that thing went all the way to the wall, something you don't want to do. Cochran's second home run of the year. Now here's Jimmy Fox. That's incredible. Very aggressive as they try and hit. It's going to be 0-1. Here's Slate now, Milwaukee 0-3. It's things like that. They want to get their first win. This is a tough game, they know it, because Philadelphia is winning almost by double digits in the last two games. They're on a hot streak. 1-2 to Jimmy Fox. That's going to be a hard hit to third, and they'll throw to first. They get him 2 outs. Paul Molitor, a nice throw to Cooper. That's going to be 2 outs. Coming up, that's going to be a strike. Al Simmons hitting over 600. He's incredible. 3 games in, we got people hitting 700 and 643. That's pretty good. Slayton at 0-2 now. Pitch that's going to be fouled back. Well, Mickey Cochran, unbelievable as a catcher. That's so big. That's going to be a hard shot. Second to first, and that's going to be the end of the inning. The score, Milwaukee 1 and Philadelphia 1. Look at San Francisco of 89 getting beat by Minnesota. San Francisco 89 at home. They're struggling. Taking a look at some of these games. Toronto in 93. They need to start their winning ways again. Toronto in 92 is undefeated. And that's really big as we go to the second inning. It's going to be low ball 1. Don Motor. Oh my God, look at that face. You wonder which one was. Oh my goodness, Don Money. Don Money, look at that. That's going to be a strike. That's, wow, it's just staring into the camera there. That's going to be a base hit. He's like he's possessed. Base hit for Milwaukee. So it'll be 1 on. Here's Charlie Moore. It's going to be ball 1, 1-0. Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, that rivalry, that's big. It'll be 1-1 on the corner for a strike. Winda Moore. Swing and a miss. It'll be 1-2, nobody out. Money is on first, the DH. I think that was his first hit of the year. Moore, this is Charlie Moore's first at bat. That's going to be a hard shot. Let's see where they go. They go to second for 1. They throw to first, they get both of them. Charlie Money is hit into a double play. Drew Hart again, the right fielder. 1-9, a home run, and 2 RBI. That's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. Mark Bruhard. A little looper, and let's see if they get to it. They're going to call for it. The third baseman's going to call for it. That's going to be Hale, and he makes the catch. Again, to 1.5. Milwaukee has 1, and Philadelphia has 1. At the bottom of the second inning, Slayton and Mule Haas. It's going to be Haas, Dykes, and Bishop up this inning. Haas is 214, a home run, and 3 RBIs. Mule Haas. Swing and a miss here. Very aggressive, both these teams. Not sitting around trying to take pitches. That's going to be inside, and he misses there. Mulehaus against, the Mulehaus is Philadelphia. There's another Mule we were calling on Milwaukee earlier. It'll be 2-1. Milwaukee trying to get their first win. You don't want to go so long before you get your win. The first win is the hardest one to get. It's 2-2. How about Chicago? If they're undefeated, we're going to see them tomorrow. That's going to be fouled back, 2-2. Slayton to Haas, 2-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be a slider. That's Slayton with the strikeout, his first of the day. So here's Jimmy Dykes. Dykes comes in. That's going to be a strike right down nearing the middle. Actually outside a little bit. He's hitting .500, no home runs, and 5 RBI. Philadelphia is really the good players. Their timing, I know that everybody's going to even out. People will even out by the end of the year. But pitch, and that's going to be fouled back, 1-2. Question is, will somebody hit .400 over 102 games against Champion League pitching? It's going to be foul 1-2 with an out. Jimmy Dykes. That's going to be a hard shot to shortstop. They'll throw to first high, and he makes it. Robin Yount at first base Robin Yount picked it up at shortstop. Threw to Cooper. And here comes Bishop, Max Bishop. We have 11 no home runs and 3 RBIs. That's going to be a ball low. Jim Slate here in the bottom of the second inning here in 1929. Shibe Park. It's going to be 1-1. Max Bishop. Pitch. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be strike 2. So 1-2 with 2 outs. Very big. The pitch. It's going to be low ball 2. Jim Slate. Max Bishop. The 2-strike pitch. That's going to be to left field. It's going to be fair, and jogging over to get it is Milwaukee, and they make the catch. That was Ogilvie, and that's going to be the end of 2 innings. And the score here, Milwaukee 1, Philadelphia 1. Some final scores here. Let's just report this. Baltimore of 83 getting Toronto their first loss. Oakland is 72 opening it up. They seem like they're a better hitting team than last year. Chicago of 05 is still undefeated. They're still undefeated. They're 4-0, and they beat a good 72 Pittsburgh team. Texas of 10, they win 7-4. St. Louis loses to Cincinnati at 75, 8-5. Dodgers is 77, 9-4 over Oakland. St. Louis over the Nationals, 5-2. They get their first win against the undefeated National team. Baltimore 8-2. They beat San Francisco of 02. Kansas City wins of 15. That's a big win. Cleveland of 95 wins. New York is 78. Beat Oakland of 90. Oh, look at Detroit of 84 having trouble. Kansas City of 80 wins. I believe they tie up their record. Detroit of 06, I think they get their first win. And Minnesota of 87 gets their first win. Look at them go. Minnesota of 87. I'll tell you what, Minnesota of 87, they're not a bad team. They're not the worst. They're not like last year when they went like 7-42. They just had a bad year, and here comes Mulder, Gardner, and Yount. As we begin the third inning, it's going to be inside a ball. Jack Quinn wants to be able to throw as many innings as possible. He'll go to third, to throw to first, and it's going to be an out. Very big. That's Hale with the throw. He's been good today. Here's Ganter. Jim Ganter, 1 for 1 today. Career .270 hitter with 10 home runs. That's not going to be a swing 1-0. Very big for Milwaukee as they're still winless. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be a strike, 1-1. Got Yount and Cooper coming up. This is a big out. Pitcher going at him. It'll be 2-1 down low. Pitch. That's going to be 2-2. He didn't like that. It was right on the bottom of the strike zone. The 2-2. That's going to be high to left field. Deep. That's going to be a catch. That's Al Simmons, who's hitting ridiculous, over 700. No, Simmons is hitting 600. And there's Robin Yount, who walked in his first at-bat. See what he does. That's going to be a strike right down the middle, going right at him. Both Minnesota teams could get their first win today, not win the Cobweb Award. That's going to be 0-2 with 2 outs. Cobweb Award is the last team to win a game. Last year was the White Sox. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. Scores Milwaukee 1 and Philadelphia 1. Bottom of the third inning, Milwaukee 1, Philadelphia 1. Here's Jim Slayton pitching to Joe Boley. 0 for 0 today. This is his first official at-bat. That's going to be a ball. 8, 9, and 1. Boley, Hale, and Miller will come up. Pitcher very aggressive here. That's going to be foul 1 and 1. Jim Slayton now. That's going to be high to right field. This might hit the wall, and this one will hit the wall. He's going to run past first, and Slayton again. He's going to second base, so they got to throw it in. They pick it up. They'll throw it. He's going around third. Is this going to be 2 inside the park home runs? He's coming home. They're going to throw home, and he is safe. He is safe. Another inside the park home run. So Boley has his first. Boley has his first home run, and he joins Mickey Cochran here. 2 inside the park home runs, and it's 2-1. It's big, and Slayton now. It is 2-1 Philadelphia. Philadelphia lost the first game of this season, and they killed in the last 2. It's going to be ball 2. Inside the park home runs. It's hard to play this field. Pitch, and that's going to be a hard shot to left field. But underneath it is Milwaukee left fielder, and they're going to make the catch. It's going to be 1 out. Starting to get to Slayton, and it's early. Bottom of the third here with an out. That's going to be an outside for a ball. Slayton better be careful. He's challenging too much. It's starting to get to him. Low 2-0. 2-0 with 1 out. Toronto leading 3-0. They're undefeated. Wonder who's going to be the last undefeated team. That's going to be a little number picked up. And the throw to first, that's going to be an out, 2 outs. Milwaukee is still winless, so they could win the Cobweb Award too. People forget that Chicago last year started off, I think, 0-7 or 0-9. I think it was 0-9. And they really had a tear at the end of last year. It's Mickey Cochran. 1 for 1, he has a home run. He's the kind who will go 3 for 3 on the day, and his average will go down. He's hitting .727. 2 home runs, 2 RBI. The pitch, that's going to be deep left field. This one is back, and it is, what is it? It is gone. No, it's an out. It's an out, the camera screwed up. Right now it's Philadelphia 2, Milwaukee 1. Jack Quinn, pitch to Cecil Cooper. That's going to be the first pitch to first base. They do that. They do it slow and right down the middle, but that was a fastball. 91 miles an hour. But they will put the ball into play. They have it. They don't want to use their arm. They have only a few. That's going to be a hard shot to right field, and that is a diving catch to right field. That's Mueller. That is Miller. Sorry about that. And Miller with the diving catch. And there's going to be 2 outs. Miller, the right fielder. What a catch. Milwaukee could do that. It'd still be 1-0. 2 outs here in the 4th. That's going to be ball 1. It's high. Foreman Thomas, the center fielder. That's going to be a little number. And I don't know. They're going to pick it up. They throw to first. They get the out, and that's the end of the inning. Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's Philadelphia 2, Milwaukee 1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Jim Slayton against Jimmy Fox. Here's the early pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0. That's going to be a hard shot to right field. But underneath, here comes the center fielder, and they're finally going to play everything correctly. Look at that big outfield. Take a look at that big, big outfield. Look at that. That's unbelievable. Looking for any anachronisms, like any sort of cars or anything from like the 1950s. Here's Al Simmons, the left fielder. He's hitting .600, 1 home run, 5 RBI. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Jim Slayton. Pitch. It's going to be a strike, 1-1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Big, and that's going to be high, ball 2. Slayton is going for 50 pitches. We've seen 50 pitches in 2 innings before. That's going to be fouled off, 2-2. 2-2 with an out to Al Simmons. It's 2-1. Going outside, full count. Jim Slayton is Simmons, and here's the payoff pitch. That's going to be a shot to left field, a base hit. We've seen him go before, and this one hits the gap, and it goes to the wall. Look at this. He's going to go slowly. I don't know. He's making the other guy go all the way to it, and they're going to stop for a double. Ogilvie ran to it. Simmons will stay at second base. Now, Simmons at second. Here comes Neil Haas. A hard shot to first. They'll pick it up, and that's going to be an out. 2 outs. Simmons takes third base. Here's Jimmy Dykes. Remember last year, Jimmy Dykes had that crazy picture. It's going to be inside, ball 1. Well, New York Yankees, they've always been a disappointment here. The Yankees don't sim well. They started off like a house on fire last year. I think they were like 11-2, 11-1. And then they kept blowing games down the stretch. 2-1. Shot to right center field. That's going to score a run, and it's 3-1. It's 3-1, and Philadelphia has scored again. Jimmy Dykes with his 6th RBI. Oh, and that is big for Philadelphia. Many people feel Philadelphia is the greatest team of all time. Even better than Murderers Row, but again, remember, they weren't in New York, so you don't have people saying, oh, well, it's New York, so we got to cover them because more people care. And that's going to be the second strike. Philadelphia Athletics. Pitch to Bishop. It's going to be high for a ball. Bishop is 0 for 1 today, a 250 hitter. Versus righties, he's hitting .333 with 3 RBI. That's going to be fouled off. 1-2. That's going to be fouled off again, bottom of the fourth inning. 1-2 with 2 outs. It's going to be fouled again. This is the first chain of foul balls all game. 7th pitch. Low 2-2. 3-1, Philadelphia. High pop fly. Underneath, Milwaukee. They're going to go back for the out, and they get it. Well, right now it's 3-1 Oakland, and here come the out-of-town scores. as we begin the 5th inning. 3-1 Philadelphia. That first pitch is going to be a strike. Philadelphia 3, Milwaukee 1. Milwaukee with only 3 hits. 2 hits for Philadelphia. Been inside the park home runs. Jack Quinn now here in the 5th. That's going to be a strike, 1 and 2. Money, Moore, and Brewhard. Money is 083. That's going to be fouled away. After 4 innings, this is the 5th inning. Quinn has only thrown 44 pitches. He's challenging all the time, and they're picking it up to throw to first. We got an out. 1 out against Milwaukee. Here's Moore. Moore is only his 2nd at-bat of the year, and that's going to be low ball 1. They are taking the first pitch, but I don't know. They got to start being aggressive. A swing and a miss here, 1 and 1. Philadelphia won their last 2 games by a lot. The win here, they're going to be looking good. It's 2 and 1. You just never know. Mike Schmidt, a solo home run. They go ahead of the Pirates to 79. That's going to be low. Remember, the Pirates is 79. Almost made the playoffs last year. It's going to be low ball 4. You remember the Pirates last year, the Pirates is 71. They were down, and then all of a sudden, they came back late in the year. They were very up and down, and they made the semifinals. Got swept by Boston. Didn't win a game. Boston is 20, I think 13. It's going to be a low 1 and 1. I got to go and see who did what. Quinn. Rauherd, that's going to be a base hit, and there's going to be 2 on. They're going to throw to, they're going to cut off man here. 1 out, there's going to be 2 runners on. Moore on second and Rauherd on first. And here's Paul Molitor. It's 2 of 15. That's going to be fouled off. 0 and 1. Jack Quinn in the top of the 5th. He'd like to go all the way. That's going to be a long shot. Line drive, and he catches it. It's going to be 2 outs. Jimmy Fox with the catch. Here's Jim Ganter. Ganter hitting 3 of 15 on the year, 1 of 2 today. Season, no home runs and an RBI. It's going to be a ball. Ganter. Line shot. Second to first, and we're going to get the out here. So halfway through this game, Milwaukee is down 3-1.
Good inning. Good inning.
Go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and here's Joe Boley. The DH, he's 1 for 1 with an inside the park home run. That's going to be inside ball 1. Jim Slate hit 62 pitches in the first 4 innings. Not bad at all. That's going to be fouled out. Well, I know I was saying I was going to do soccer again. I was going to do old-time soccer. That's a hard shot, and it is foul, barely. Remember Davy Johnson's grand slam last year. I thought it was going foul, and it went out, and it almost choked on the water, I was thinking. That's going to be strike 3. Down goes Boley, and here's Hale. He's 0 for 1 today. He's had a couple really good defensive plays. This will be second to first, 2 outs. Hale is gone. Here's Miller. 0 for 2. He's hitting 316 on the year. But we're going to do Vision 2040. Vision 2040, we're going to do this. Bing Miller. That's going to be college football in the year 2040. We're going to play ahead. Replay a season that hasn't been played yet. So here's Bing Miller. We're going to have that probably in May. It's going to be a fastball 2 and 1. You want a good solid month of May or April in front of this. That's going to be big, 3 and 1. 3-1 pitch for Milwaukee. That's going to be a strike. It's a full count with 2 outs. Slayton to Miller. A shot to right field and a catch, a line drive, and that's it. At the end of 5 innings to score Philadelphia 3, Milwaukee 1. Jack Quinn, here's Robin Yount. Robin's 0 for 1 today. He's had a tough year. Pitch, that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. Stolen base. Going to be low and outside, 1-1. 1-1. Outside again, 2-1. Robin Yount trying to get on for the Milwaukee Brewers. That's going to be a shot and a base hit. So Robin Yount gets on, nobody out, and that's big. Because now the tying run comes up here in the 6th inning. Cecil Cooper, 0 for 2 today. Runner on first this year, he's hitting 2 out of 3. That's going to be a strike. So Robin Yount, the shortstop. It's going to be a strike there quickly, 0-2. Got to move him at least to second to get 1 out of these. It's going to be low. They have 5 hits on the day. They had 3 hits in the first few innings. The last few innings have been fair. It's going to be 2-2. Win to Cooper. Low 3-2. He's worked his way back. 3, 4, and 5. 4 was close. That's going to be fouled back. 3-2. Top of the 6th inning. Shot again. It's going to be fouled off. Cooper, Ogilvy, and Thomas. 2 231 hitters after him, and that's going to be fouled again. Quinn the pitch. That's going to be foul again. Quinn to Cooper. Struck him out, and they're going to throw to second, and he's going to be safe. Robin Yount has 2 stolen bases now in a year. Here's Ben Ogilvy. With 1 out, Yount is on second, meaning that the double play won't end. There will be no double play conventionally. Philadelphia now up 2-1. They're 3-1 on the year. Still early. Here's Ogilvy with Yount on second. That's going to be outside, 2-1. Quinn right now is 75th pitch. Slow 3-1. He's losing control. 3-1 here in the top of the 5th. He walked them, and it's going to be 2-on. 75 pitches, 1 out. This could be Milwaukee's inning. This could easily be their inning. Here's Gorman Thomas. Thomas 0 for 2 today. Inside, it's going to be a ball 1. This is incredible. Again, he misses. It's going to be 2-0. Everybody concerned if you're Philadelphia. It's going to be 3-0. That's ball 7. Here's Thomas. Swing and a miss. He gave him the green light. Jack Quinn not too much on his throws. That's going to be fouled off. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 and the 82nd pitch. High pop fly to right field, and it's going to hit foul. Top of the 6th, still a full count. High pop fly this time. Will they sacrifice and get to third? There, oh, he dropped it! He dropped it, and there's a couple runners going. And they're going to go second and third. Oh, he just dropped it off his glove. An error on Haas. Now it's going to be sacrifice position to tie the game up. It's Don Money. 1 for 2 today from Quinn. It's going to be inside a ball. This is very big now. Milwaukee can take the lead. Big error, and that's going to be foul 1-1. A big error. Oh, that's by It's going to be by Haas, the center fielder, the air. It's going to be a ball 2-1. 2-1 with an out. First base is open. Base hit, they probably have the lead. It's going to be 3-1. On money. 3-1. That's going to be fouled back. We're only down 3-2, a sacrifice away. 3-2. High pop fly. Is it going to be deep enough? Let's see. And it's going to be the catch. They throw it home. They're not going. Now here's Charlie Moore. He's got to get a hit to give him the lead. He's 0 for 2 today and a swing and a miss there. 0-1. Here's Jack Quinn. A small little hit, second. The first, and they get out of the inning. Well, they scored an error, robbing Alka after an error. After 5.5, it's Philadelphia 3, Milwaukee 2. Mickey Cochran now. Cochran. That's going to be the first pitch foul back here in the bottom of the sixth. You know that Philadelphia needs some insurance run. 73 pitches so far. 5 innings for Slayton. The 0-2. They're getting to work here. And that's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. They need an insurance run, and that's going to be a single by Cochran. Mickey Cochran is unbelievable. He's hitting .692. He's 2 of 3, and his average comes down. Here's Slayton to Fox, who's only hitting .250, 0 for 2 today. That's going to be slap foul, 0-1. Bottom of the sixth, they want insurance. Slayton. It's going to be outside 1-1. Jimmy Fox. That's going to be over to right field, and it will hit the ground and a base hit. They're going to throw to second, and they're going to make the turn, but Cochran will stay there. It's going to be 2 on with nobody out. This could be a time. Al Simmons hitting .625. This could be a time when Philadelphia breaks it open. Here's Slayton inside, ball 1. You don't want to walk, you want to challenge. The 81st pitch for Slayton. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-1. It's going to be a ball inside, 2-1. 2-1. It's going to be a changeup again, 3-1. 3-1 for Al Simmons. The left fielder is 1 for 2 today. That's going to be fouled. The bases, not the base, the count is full now. And these innings turn on full counts. They really do. Momentum changes. That's going to be a shot to left field. This one is back. It's going to be over everyone's head. It's gone. A 3-run shot. A 3-run shot for Al Simmons. His second home run of the year, 419 feet, and they have blown this game wide open. They don't even have an out. They don't even have an out in a home run. A jam-packed Shibe Park. Pete Ladd will come in. Pete Ladd of Mule Haas is 0 for 2. Here's Pete Ladd. That's going to be a ball. 3 runs. 3 runs, and they haven't even gotten an out yet. Pitch inside. That's going to be the left field. This one will be catchable for the first out. Making the catch is going to be Ogilvy. His 7th. No, not his 7th put out. I was going to say, my goodness. Here comes Jimmy Dykes. Shortstop, 1 for 2 today and an RBI. Jammed him inside. What a play. Third to first, Paul Molitor. What a play defensively. That's going to be 2 outs. Max Bishop. 0 for 2 today, 231. That's going to be a strike. Well, the NCAA, that football, that's going to be good. I was thinking about soccer, but we haven't done that NCAA football yet. The Ray Griggy League. If you like the Ray Griggy League, the Ray Griggy League, Friday. We're playing all the games. Bishop, the 2 semis in the final. That's going to be foul back. Here comes the 0-2 to Max Bishop. That's going to be second to first. And out there, that's going to be it. The bottom of the 6th inning. Philadelphia hits a 3-run home run, and they got a big lead now. We're about ready to go here, as it is to be the top of the 7th inning. Jack Quinn, Mark Brauhart. Brauhart is 1 for 2 in the day. Pitch a swing and a miss here, strike 1. Jack Quinn to Brauhart, the 0-1. That's going to be to right field. That is going to be foul. Game number 5. Is it game 5? I got to make sure. Taking a look here. We're going to take a look at live streaming. It is game actually 5. So we're going to take that one and we're going to hit save. There we go. So we save it there. Game 5, so everybody knows. And I didn't take a picture. Sorry, wrong one. Going to be shot back 0-2. Well, they're down by 4. They need base runners here in the 7th. That's going to be fouled back again. Very big, and that's, Quinn. That's going to be a number to right field, and that's going to be fouled. Quinn is going to stay in this game as long as possible. 0-2. Struck him out, and he has struck out 3 in this game. That's going to be 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Eddie Rummel is coming in. So Eddie Rummel comes in. It's a right-handed pitcher. They got a 6-2 lead. Paul Molitor is 0 for 3 today. Here's Eddie Rummel. It's going to be inside a knuckleball. He's a knuckler, and he's... Oh yeah, it is going crazy. Hope you can tame it, really. It's going to be a strike. I hate calling knuckleball. When I was an umpire, I hated calling knuckleball. Molitor is 0 for 3 today. That's going to be a base hit. Those games always lasted really short because everybody was swinging at everything, and it was so hard to call a knuckleball. You couldn't get a picture of it. Jim Cantor now. About the 7th one out with Mulder on first. They need to cut in. That's going to be safe there. They need to cut into this lead if they're going to have a shot. And Mulder will go to second. That is very big. Paul Mulder gets to second with one out. Want to at least get one run back here. Pitch there is going to be a strike, 1-1 to Jim Ganter. 1 for 3 today as an RBI on the year. That's going to be fouled back, 1-2 with an out. Top of the 6th inning. In that game, the Yankees leading Kansas City 9-5, but the bases are loaded. High left field. Underneath, that's going to be a wasted out and makes the catch. Al Simmons makes the catch, 2 out. Here's Robin Yount. They're going to maybe walk him, and that's going to be inside, ball 1. New pitcher, Eddie Rummel. Might take him the rest of the way. That's going to be a ball. Now that's a strike. So 1-1. It's going to be low ball 2. Kind of a terrible second ball call, and inside 3-1. 3-1. Philadelphia 6, Milwaukee 2. That's ball 4, and now 2 are on. This could get dangerous here. 2 needs some runs with 2 outs, and Cecil Cooper, so for 3 today, will be up. He's hitting 267. Cooper, high pop fly. They're going to jog in to get this. He makes the catch, and that's the end of the inning. It's the 7th inning stretch. Now for the 7th inning stretch, it should be fun. Listen up here to the 7th inning stretch. I know they said Dodgers, but please, bear with me. I'm trying. It's a one-man broadcast here. Pete Ladd against Joe Boley here in the bottom of the 7th inning with the A's leading 6-2. Milwaukee threatening to lose and going 0-4. That wouldn't be great. Boley is 1 for 2. He has an inside the park home run. That's going to be a ball. Pete Ladd is the new pitcher after a 3-run home run by the starter was given up with no outs in the 6th. Pete Ladd has been pretty good. Pitch. It's going to be low. His 2nd appearance of the year. He's yet to give up a run. Pitch. It's going to be ball 4. Going to first is going to be Boley. Boley is on the walk. Here comes Sammy Hale. Hale is 0 for 2 today. There's a bunt and goes to the pitcher. He'll throw to first on the sacrifice here. It's going to second is Boley, and there's 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out, and the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Oh, that was really inside. Big Miller hitting 300. Hard shot to left, and it is In play, it's fair, and they're going to be running a track meet here. It's going to be the 100-yard dash, and you're going to see people running. That's got to be a long run, and that's going to be a double, an RBI double. It's 7-2. Thought it was going to be more. It's now 7-2, and Miller gets an RBI. It's first of the year, and here's Mickey Cochran, 2 for 3 today. A home run and an RBI, 2 for 3, and his average goes down to left field. And this one will go foul, 0-1. Pete Ladd is starting to see the heavy lumber here. This is incredible, the way that the Philadelphia Athletics are so consistent. That's going to be deep to right field. That's going to be a second home run. And Mickey Cochran has hit his second of the day. 409 feet for Mickey Cochran. And it's 9-2. One out, bottom of the 7th inning. And that's back-to-back 3-run innings. And I'm impressed. Yes, I know Milwaukee is winless, but I am impressed. He's going to be doing well, and here's Jimmy Fox hitting 308. Mickey Cochran, unbelievable, 3 of 4, and his average actually went up. 1-1 to Fox. Ladd. I'm telling you right now that this team can be dangerous. Now, I understand they haven't beaten the greatest competition today. I'll tell you what, they're solid. They keep scoring in all the innings. It's just not one big bunch.
Strike 3.
That's going to be strike 3. Fox strikes out. Bottom of the 7th inning, 2 outs now. Here's Al Simmons. He's 2 for 3 today, a homer and 3 RBI. That's going to be third to first. Molitor. He's going to be pretty good there. At the end of 7 innings. Score. Philadelphia's now up 9-2. Cooper at first base making that last official putout. And there's going to be a strike for Ogilvy. Eddie Rommel comes in 9-2. That's going to be a knuckleball 1-1. They just want to get out of here. Let them put it in play. It's going to be a ball again inside. The thing is, put it in play. Don't walk the people. Don't walk a comeback. It'll be 3-1 to Ogilvy. And the last pitch, it's going to be swatted out of the air, second to first. And that's going to be to Bishop. Bishop easily throws to Fox. 1 out here in the 8th. If there's any hope for Milwaukee, they need a big rally here. A strike there. That's going to be high to left field, and this one will be gone, a home run. Gorman Thomas, 451 feet for Gorman Thomas, and it's 9-3, and Milwaukee. Oh, that is Milwaukee. That's unbelievable. On money. They get one back. There's no time clock in baseball, but time runs out on you when you do that. It was jammed. That's going to be another out. Two outs. Here's Moore. Gorman Thomas, 2 home runs on the year. Moore is 0 for a season. This is his first game today, and that's going to be a strike. He's 0 for 2 today. Pitch, it's going to be fouled back. 3 runs, 7 hits for Milwaukee. They're staring 0-4 in the place. It'll be 1-2. They're staring 0-4 in their face, I should say. To Jimmy Fox, he'll step on it. That's going to be the end of the top of the 8th. Milwaukee gets 1, but it's probably going to be academic. Bottom of the 8th inning, Pete Ladd. They just want Ladd to finish his game. That's going to be in. At bat is Bevo Bevero. Bevo blew Leborvo. Bevel Leborvo's first at bat of the year. You know they're going to rest a lot of people and give people at bats. It's going to be a fastball 1-1. Beautiful day here, and that's going to be fouled off. Shibe Park. Almost 20,000, clear sky, temperature 50 degrees. It's going to be fouled away. So it's a cool night, very cool. Devereaux with the coat on and everything. It's going to be low 2-2. Pete Ladd trying to get out from Milwaukee out of this inning. 2-2 bottom of the eighth. They might just let him out here. Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. They didn't throw it around. Here's Jimmy Dykes now. It's going to be a strike here. Dykes sitting now 467. So here it's going to be in the dirt. Milwaukee is 0-4. You just got to really, they're going to be 0-4. They are, it is game 4, not 5. I think it's game number 5. That is not right. It's going to be game 4. Because they are 0-3 and Philadelphia is 2-1. So it is game 4. I changed it back on the description. If you sort of redo your screen, you'll see it. 1-2. They're just trying to add on, and it's going to be low and away 2-2. Jimmy Dykes. 2-2 from Ladd. It's going to be low, and it'll be a full count. Full count. That's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. Boy, these 29 A's are looking good. Now, this isn't exactly the 76 Reds are playing. They didn't even make the finals, remember that. Chuck Porter comes in to pitch. I'll tell you, Milwaukee is frustrated. They couldn't get Ladd to get 2 more outs. Porter will come in. It's going to be 1-1. Want to save your staff a little bit. 2-1. It'll be low 3-1. 3-1. Swing and a miss here. Full count with 1 out, 1 on. Dykes on first. He's hitting .500. That's going to be a high pop fly. Going to center field. Back and making the catch. That's going to be an out. 2 out. Joe Boley, he's 1 for 2 today. A home run and an RBI. Walked his last time up. At home, he's hitting .429. Wonder for Philadelphia. They got a tougher stretch of games coming up. 3-0. That's going to be a strike. Porter coming in. That's going to be ball 4. 2 on here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's Sammy Hale. High pop fly to right field. Getting underneath it and making the catch. That's going to be 3 out. Well, Milwaukee needs 6 runs and 3 outs. 9-3. point of 84. I believe they're 0-4. They would be the most surprising 0-4 team, really. Eddie Rummel wants to end this game. Rohard will be up. He needs 3 outs, and that's it. That's going to be fouled back, 0-1. Eddie Rummel will come in at 9-3. That's going to be a strike, 0-2 to Mark Rohard. Rohard strikes out. That'll be 1 out. Philadelphia will go to 3-1. Paul Mulder, I'm starting to see a little bit of top heaviness in the league. These are all champions, but we're early. This is game 4 of 102. That's a base hit. It goes past Hale into left field. And he's going to second base, and that'll be safe. Paul Mulder with the double. With 1 out, Jim Ganter in the 9th inning. Going to be a strike. They need a lot of things to happen here. 1-1. Remember, when you have the bases loaded, you always feel good. Swing and a miss there. You're not coming back with that. The 1-2 with an out. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs.
Good, Cannon.
Abin Yount now. This will be the end of the game. He's 1 for 2 today. It's 273. It's 2 stolen bases. A swing and a miss there, 0-1. That's going to be strike 2. Go 2 with 2 outs. That's going to be a pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. 1-2. Going to be away 2-2. Abin Yount down to his last strike. It's going to be 3-2. To get somebody on and keep this game going. It's going to be knocked away foul. 3-2 again. Throw to second, he's safe. Full count with 2 outs. High pop fly should be the game, right to center field. This one is caught, and that's it. The Philadelphia Athletics, they win 9-3. And Philadelphia now goes to 3-1. Milwaukee goes to 0-4. And a game where the highlights, Ogilvy hit the run-scoring single versus Quinn early. That is Milwaukee. In the bottom of the first, Cochran hit the home run. And then we go all the way, it was 3-1. And in the top of the 6th, Thomas reached on an error. But in the bottom of the 6th was a 3-run home run that made it 6-2, and that was it. Those are the top 4 highlights, and then it was over since then. The player of the game is Mickey Cochran. Mickey Cochran for Philadelphia. He was 3 for 4. He had 3 RBI and 3 hits. 3 for 4, 3 RBI. And Mickey Cochran had 2 home runs. He had it inside the, there it is. Here it is. He had it inside the park home run on Slayton with nobody on. And in the 7th inning off Pete Ladd with 1 on. So he had a 1-run solo shot and a 2-run shot. And really, Philadelphia played very well. Cochran is now hitting .714. He's on a tear. Milwaukee having trouble. They did collect hits today, 8 hits and 35 at-bats. But it's under 250. They batted under 250 as a team. Under 300 was Philadelphia. And you can see they had 8 hits on the day. And that was about it. Slayton gets the loss, and Quinn gets the win. Very quickly, we are going to go to all the scores, and quickly, this is the post-game show. So we're going to take a look at all of these teams and who won, who lost, and everything from here. The Tigers get their first win of 2006. The Yankees beat the Oakland A's, formerly undefeated. The White Sox are still undefeated. They're 3-2. They're at home. What a heck of a game. The Royals win 8-5. The Cardinals lose to the Reds 8-5. The Reds are 3-1. The 75 Reds. The Nationals lose to the Cardinals. Baltimore of 83. Watch out for them. I said to them before, they're a dangerous team. They beat the Blue Jays 9-8 after the Blue Jays almost came back in that one. The Oakland Derby, Oakland is 74 won. They're 2-2. Minnesota gets the win. I don't think that's ever happened where both Minnesota teams won in the same day. New York is 77. They win. The Dodgers of 2020 are still winless. The Red Sox lost to the LA Dodgers. The LA in 1978, they get their first win. Philadelphia in extra innings, they win. Toronto Blue Jays at 93, they're 1-3. The Mets are 3-1. Cincinnati beats Florida, let's see, 3-2. Look at the Pirates is 71. Clemente with a home run. A home run fest there in Arizona. And the Pirates score 6 in the last 2 innings. They're down 5-2, and then they go 3-3. That was big. Philadelphia loses their second straight in heartbreaking fashion. The Yankees win there. They go 3-1. The Phillies get their first win. Boston 10-6. They get their second. Milwaukee, the game you saw. Well, the Cardinals get their first win, and same with the 06 Cardinals. The Giants of 10 beat the Giants at 12. The Rockies get their first win. For the Coffin Award, I don't know. The Cobweb Award. Well, we'll have to see who's still in it. The Giants beat the 99 Yankees. They're 3-1. And the Padres lose. So they're 1-3 to the 76 Yankees. They get blown out at home. Taking a look, the Indians beat the Kansas City Royals. The 79 Orioles win. The Orioles are doing pretty well. The 89 A's lose to 77 Dodgers. The Royals beat the Tigers. The Tigers are 1-3. The 85 Cardinals win. They're pretty good. The Rangers of 2010, they're doing better. They were horrible. They were blown out 18-1 opening day. The 72 A's win. So the 72 A's are picking it up. The 70 Reds, the A's aren't as bad. Last year, they just had a terrible time trying to hit. The Orioles of 69, they win. The Mets of 73. The Orioles of 71, they win. Houston is winless of 19. The Cubs are 3-1. We might see them here soon. Boston is 3-1 against the Dodgers. New York, 86 Mets, they're undefeated. They won 8-7 and a 9. Tampa Bay and Oakland, they're both 2-2 now after Tampa Bay wins. Philadelphia won 7-2 over the 79 Pirates, a dysfunctional family. The Mets are now 4-0. The Yankees and Reds, the Yankees are now 3-1. The Reds are 90, they lost. The Rangers are 4-0, a big win against the Rays. The Astros of 2017, they're 3-1. The Dodgers, they won their first game of 2017. The Braves beat the 05 Astros. The Boston Red Sox 7-1, and Atlanta 1-0 over the 88 Dodgers. 1-0 for Atlanta. Very, very big. Taking a look at the stats really quickly, the leaders. Mickey Cochran is still hitting .714. Josh Hamilton has 5 home runs. He's incredible. What a tear. In 4 games, he has 5 home runs. And you're still going to have a lot of strikeouts. Of course, Willie Stargell striking out 12 times. Vince Coleman already with 5 stolen bases. And he's going to be one that you got to watch. Taking a look for pitching leaders, it's hard to see. But you have many people already. Mesa with 2 wins in relief. And saves. That's the only one early that you can see. A few complete games. 1 shutout. I think a complete game shutout. And that is George Stone from 1973. His eyes are closed in the picture. You figure you'd get a more flattering picture. It's like, hey, look at the camera. George Stone is like, no way, not me. I'm paid to strike people out. And Moose Haas, not Mule Haas. Moose Haas for both Haas's. We had them today. Streaks, that's the big one, and I think it is current streaks. Everything's going to be pretty much current. You know, home run streaks, 4 games for Hamilton, Herbeck, and Rudy. And that's going to be big. You look at the very bottom, and I guess it is the closer streaks. Who is getting the most save streaks right here? Armando Benitez with 3. Benitez, Carroll, Kotz for Chicago, and Davis. That means Chicago, 3 of their 4 wins have been close. Now we're going to go very simply to the standings. And when you take a look at the real standings, we just do one league, no divisions. The divisions are only for relegation for next year. The bottom 4 teams, 1 in each division, are relegated. That's it. And then we bring 2 new ones in next year. The 71 Pirates, the undefeated, there's 4 remaining. The 71 Pirates, the 83 Orioles, the 05 White Sox, and the 2015 Royals. And there's only 4 in the Darren King League. The Rangers, the 70 Orioles, who won today again, and the 2000 Mets and the 86 Mets. They're very good. The Orioles today, they won 9-2 against the Mets of 15. They are looking very good. 3rd in runs scored, 4th in batting averages. And when you take a look at bullpen and all that, bullpen ERA pretty terrible, but starters ERA very good. And when you take a look at their pitching is used. Remember, they don't have many pitchers, but their starters can go a long way. Tom Phoebus will be the next pitcher, the 5th pitcher, and Dick Hall and Dave Leonard, and they haven't used Pete Rickert yet, and they haven't used Marcelino Lopez yet, or Eddie Watt. So they can let other people just rest up. Remember, every 6 days you get a day off. So taking a look at tomorrow, tomorrow's scores. Today the performances are Gary Gaetti, 3 home runs, and the 87 Twins get a win. Markel Bellhorn, 3 for 3, a home run and 5 RBI. And they lose that game, but Scott Rowland, 3 for 5, 2 home runs, a double, and 5 RBI. He scored 3 runs himself. Gary Gaetti, 3 home runs, 7 RBI. He scored 3 runs himself, and he walked. Very big. Now tomorrow. Tomorrow, here are some games as we're about to end the day. Very, very big. You take a look, the Phillies and the Blue Jays should be a very good game. 2008 Phillies. I'm looking, the 71 Pirates. I'm looking at other games here. Looking around, the Orioles of 83 and the 95 Braves, maybe. That's at Fulton County Stadium. The Giants and the Nationals, 2 and 3 and 1 teams. Very, very good here. The Padres at the 87 Cardinals. Oh, look, the Royals and the Athletics. That's going to be a heck of a game. The 76 Reds at the 2012 Giants. The White Sox are at the Milwaukee Brewers. We'd have the White Sox, but we don't want the same team 2 in a row. There's 104 teams. We want different ones. Here's the Darren King League. Oakland and the Astros. Taking a look, Baltimore of 71 and the Dodgers. Again, the Mets are 4-0. The 84 Tigers. That's going to be a big game, the 84 Tigers. The Mets of 86 and the Pirates of 79. Look at Baltimore and Cincinnati. Oh, the World Series that year. And they're going to have a rematch. That will happen since you have winners and losers in the same thing. The Rangers, the Mets, the Royals, the Indians, the Astros. Here come the Cubs. The Yankees. Here come the Twins. The Dodgers and the A's. Oh, that's always really good. And we take a look, and the Rangers and the Dodgers. We'll have to pick up. I'm really thinking about the 95, the 4-0 versus 3-1. The 95 Atlanta Braves against the 83 Orioles. That's a good game. I mean, the 83 Orioles, that's a test. And it's going to be Atlanta's Fulton County Stadium. Fulton County Stadium. So that'll be a heck of a game. Oh, 83. I'm wondering, okay, I got to take a look at that. All right, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we are going to see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for tuning in. And again, another game tomorrow. Game number 5 will be tomorrow.